freezer that works sometimes. What's mona le money ya team what's but ka sebedisa ke a tseba. Ho sane Jens.
Do 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 do. Ghetto streets to forever. Ghetto streets to forever. Ghetto streets to forever. Ghetto streets to forever. 25 days to be exact. Showers. Grew up listening to Boom Zaggy. It's not just sound, that's who I am. Born in the dust where the echoes don't lie. Names in my blood, see the truth in my eye. Raised by the drums, not the noise on the screen. I move with the past and the present between. They talk loud, but they hollow inside. I stay deep, let the silence decide. From the roots to the crown of the mind, I'm the now and before combined. Do-do-do, I stand firm. Do-do-do, that don't bend. From the land to the bone, this is more than a trend. This is Ghetto Fabulous. From the soil to the city dust. Still rooted, still dangerous. Ghetto Fabulous. This is Ghetto Fabulous. From the soil to the city dust. Still rooted, still dangerous. Ghetto Fabulous. I don't borrow my voice, I inherit my sound. Every step that I take make the ancestors proud. They survive, so I speak, I'm alive, so I build. I'm the prayer that was answered, the promise fulfilled. From Bamozek to forever. From Bamozek to forever. From Bamozek to forever. From Bamozek to forever.
What can Bala be this one? Guys. Yeah, it's too hot, man. We need aircon, fan, something. Hey. I can't handle it anymore, bruh. I just saw a bird, man. I just saw a bird faint. Imagine, bruh. A bird fainting. I just saw a bird faint, man. It's crazy out here. Bruh, I can't even post on TikTok, man. I can't even post anywhere, man. Can't even post. Imagine my phone is like, it's too hot to, temperature's too hot to work. Imagine, just like me. Too hot to work right now, man. Guy. What do you mean too hot to work, bruh? Dude, we're gonna make a new recipe today, man. Remember, we got ghetto gelato today, man. I gotta cool down. Somebody bring me some ice. I remember, man. Let's go get that fridge, man. Let me see if I can find this guy, man. Let me try call him, man. But let's go. He has gelato. Hey, wait up. You mean you were serious? What from you? Pablo, what are you going to have? Oh, you of little faith. You see, we're not making billions here, and we're in the profits like Elon
My brand is mainly based off who I am. I'm one of the people I'm very sure of who I am and I'm not afraid to hide it. You understand? I am fleas, and I don't care what you say about me, and I will tell you the truth. Hey, yo, guys, come.
Wait.
I posted a new video yesterday.
Oh, let's see, bro. How many views? 3,000.
No, 3.
I'm sure it's your mom and a girlfriend.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, what you have is not a marketing, it's not a content problem. It's a marketing problem, my guy.
Problem.
Yeah, let me plug with Perazim. It helps to pour your content. It turns your followers into customers.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Perazim, what they help you do is take your followers into customers and they make it much easier than it looks. So guys, if you don't want to end up like Tabo here, call Perazim.
Exactly. You call that.
Imagine.
Let me do this. I'm not silly. They're not sponsoring me. They're very their seed. You think I come out for free? No. You must sponsor, you must pay. Don't worry, we're not strictly going to go along with those questions. Don't worry. Just giving us a guide.
Alright.
Yeah, we start. Don't study here.
Alright.
Yes, it's not curricular.
I pass for me.
No, they want to make a curriculum. There we go, there's space. Okay, we'll start now. Let's go, let's get it. Hello guys, my name is Zoe Sipa and welcome to Marketing Mavericks. And today I'm with my boy here, Tori. Please introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's the son of the soil. Musiam provides. Manada sold. Torela Tabile. Tikwa.
You
But
see,
people know me as Tori.
exactly.
Yes, sir.
That's lovely, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Dude, pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir.
It's been meaning to happen. I've been meaning to have like a sit down and talk. We always talk, eh?
Yes.
We talk quite a bit about
But off record, huh?
Yeah, off record.
Yeah.
Hey, those ones are off record. Those discussions.
Yes, sir.
Those are questionable discussions actually. But you know, you can't get forward without having some questionable questions there.
Of course.
You know, here and there.
Of course.
So today we have Tori here on the Marketing Mavericks, and it's exciting. It's an exciting new chapter for us because we're going to be talking about a topic that's very close to my heart. It's already in the name, marketing. And actually earlier I was actually talking to Tori and actually explaining to you about the issue that Marketing Mavericks is all about. It's beyond a hero because I feel like Superman's soft now, though.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Superman?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that, but yeah.
No, but I put hands.
Yeah.
We grew up in the times of the heroes, man, the Marvel heroes, the DC, the Batman, the Superman, the Flashes.
Yeah.
And you know, a superhero is supposed to be a superhero.
For sure.
You know, and you know, as for Superman, you're supposed to be like that guy.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now he's in his feelings. The great kryptonite out of nowhere for him. Like, why?
I think isn't that the world generally now? The world has become soft. You know?
I don't think the world has become soft. Have you seen some of these girls out here? These girls are hard, bro. Don't be like this. Guys, if you think girls are being hard, but becoming soft right now, just because you're being soft, no.
It's not girls that are becoming soft. I feel
girls are already go taekwondo. I've seen girls in self-defense class that could break your arm, bro.
I think that's the thing, you know. The world is changing, man, in an interesting way because I think yes, the world is becoming soft as in we're becoming more sensitive to things. But at the same time,
but don't you
roles are changing and women do have to toughen up.
Women are toughening up so much to a point where it's almost toxic.
Yeah, we're having gender wars almost every other week where it's a discussion of do we really need each other? You know.
No, but the side, okay, that one, let's not even go into that. But
no.
That one.
My point is
I
that
hear
we're
that,
at a
okay.
point where women feel like equality, right?
Yeah, equality
And
is now there.
which is a good thing. You know? I mean, equality is a good thing, but equality does not mean that whatever a man can do, a woman can do.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is
So
true.
we were getting to a point where there's no
I think it's getting confused.
yeah, there's no one to cut.
It was a good thing, actually, from all the craziness Trump brought me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy. The only thing that I really think that made sense was just saying, guys, let's keep the bathrooms male and female. Because this thing of now introducing this other middle door, where it was now like, if you're transgender, it was like, if you prefer to be in like in a unisex, like this is going to be very costly when building houses. Imagine how many bathrooms you have to build.
I'm gonna be honest, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a bit scared to even touch on this topic because it was discussed on social media not so long ago,
Hey.
and the word transphobe was already in the air.
Oh.
However, my point was that these days there's no one to call a spade a spade.
That's the problem.
There's no one to call Malatikas.
I guess so. Not like it's not like there's no children. Here.
But there's no one to call out the BS.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm trying to say.
That's a good way. To put it.
Yeah, there's no one to call out the BS. There's no one to say, guys, this is actually not right. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, yes, we want everyone to feel validated within how they feel, and we want everyone to feel like their true selves. But there's certain things where, you know, we want to become gods ourselves.
That is very true.
So
what was concerning me mostly was, as a parent, you don't want kids having things imposed on them too early.
yeah,
It was now becoming a thing where now they took God out of school, and then all of a sudden they were now getting in this whole thing of, no, you must choose your sexuality. How can I choose my sexuality when I can't choose God? Like, I don't know how to choose God, but I know how to choose my sexuality. Doesn't make sense to me. I felt like that was just now over pushing the devil's agenda. Like, I'm gonna call it like you said, a spade a spade.
Yeah.
It is over pushing the devil's agenda, and we're not really about that life. It's not why we're here, but I think it's a good thing that we touched on it. We're not shy about it. You know, we stand for Christ, and this is what it is. Just deal with it, dog. Just deal with it.
that's true.
Yeah, let's just deal. Like, honestly, we did agree with that. So, yeah, I'm just glad that there's some kind of order coming back because of that. Because every once in a while you need a bit of a shaking. And you saw that what it did, like the US dollar was shaking, now all of a sudden it's come strong again. Hey. But anyways, we're just discussing the fact that now what a Maverick was, it was a show back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy was literally like, on SABC they had the Night Rider.
The Night Rider.
The Night Rider.
Yeah.
He's basically like the Night Rider.
Yeah.
We had it back home in Zim. Yeah, it was Maverick.
Okay.
The Maverick to that night, like it used to come around the.
No, don't say Maverick, say Maverick. I like Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick. No, not Maverick. You see, at night, 9 o'clock, after news, 8 o'clock to 8:30 was news. And then after that, you had, I can't remember, like some woman talk show, I think Mike Samba. And then woman at 9 o'clock, 9:30, that's when we Maverick. Yes. And then Minister T was a soldier.
Oh, Mr. T, one of the golden.
Yeah, the A-Team, bro. Dude, we used to watch the A-Team like every day back home. It was literally one of those shows that was on repeat.
Well, she.
So if you know anyone from Zim and they haven't watched, they don't know Mr. T and they don't know Maverick, ask them for their passport back. When they're walking, it's like, what's this back? But I felt like, like I was saying earlier, the issue of Mavericks for me is just, you need to stand out, and in such a market in such a market where the tides change anytime. Dude, do you understand that over the past 3 years, about 3 banks in Lesotho alone, was it 3 or 2 banks in Lesotho alone, have literally almost halved their staff. You remember the position of a clerk? Like a cashier or a teller. It's teller.
Yeah.
Yes, a teller. How many tellers do you know now lately? Just ask yourself, what bank tellers?
There's no need for them, bro. We have ATMs.
So, for you to be a maverick in such a time where literally people can just lose wake up, half of your jobs are gone,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow you've got to, and all of a sudden
The same thing you went to school for is not needed
it's not needed anymore. And
that time and all that
you know
stuff.
the biggest part is when people are losing jobs, the companies are gaining value.
Yeah, I mean, that's capitalism 101.
It's crazy.
That's capitalism 101.
So you're thinking, I know.
It's quite unfortunate. I mean, it really is. But
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life, man, where I'm realizing that the world's the world, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of things aren't fair,
Yes. No, that one, that one forget.
you know? I was actually having a discussion with my friend, and she was saying for a small country like ours, communism would be the best way.
Okay.
To enrich the lives of the people here, right? But I was thinking, man, right when it's my turn to benefit from capitalism,
Yeah.
when it's my turn to,
Just
put my hand in the pot.
Yeah, what you
now you guys want to,
everybody must have have a fair share.
and that's quite unfortunate.
But
I realize that my mindset is not.
But have you seen communism is not really like there's never equality.
I think for me, I can't do it like a 9 to 5. Like I can't make an EP. If you're gonna tell me, okay, got 80, we're coming okay, we got 5 watts. So from 8 to 9, it's an EP. Like for me, it's also a gift, so it comes with time. Like there's moments when I feel inspired.
No, but okay, this issue, yes, I think for the word of feeling moments of feeling inspired.
Yes.
That's well and good.
Yeah.
But don't you feel in order for you to actually look at in your genre of music, R&B, hip hop,
Yeah.
the people who really made it are guys who have order. I mean, you look at Jay-Z, you look at Dr. Dre. I mean, you're looking at Timbaland.
Yeah.
You're looking at Justin Timberlake, actually.
Yeah.
All these guys who produce with Pharrell.
Yeah.
They have a schedule of how they do things. It's not like, but I don't know. Is it about the songs or is it about the work itself?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
There's definitely an art side to it that needs you to be inspired, and I feel like with art you can't force it.
Yeah.
But however, because there's a whole business world around it, there's a whole work side of it, there has to be order. Okay, if I'm not feeling inspired, I'm not now just gonna laze around and chill. There's other things I could be doing. There's administrative stuff that I could be doing. The background stuff that I could be doing. How to package the product. The cover arts, going for photo shoots, networking, finding
Posting, guys, posting.
Exactly. So
on your page, just no more posting.
If I don't feel like recording, if I'm not in the mood or if I'm not inspired to record, there's definitely other things that I can do to help the art go forward.
Yeah.
So in terms of
So how have you been how have you been moving the art to go forward? Like for those of us out there who are trying to learn how to actually get what I really love about this, I also want to touch these young kids who are still coming up, who still understand. Well, it's not a bad thing to be a musician. People make it seem like it's something that's impossible, something that can't be done. Guys, there are a lot of kids in Africa who have gone to overseas and done well.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised. Did you know that Ghana is from Durban?
Ghana?
Hey.
You know it, bro.
Dude, Ghana is from Durban.
Stop the cap.
No, fuck.
This nigga said Ghana is from Durban. Stop the cap.
Alright. Go check it.
We need to go.
My guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Go check that out. You'll be very surprised.
Yeah, no, look. It's not a bad thing to be a musician, but also you have to know that, like I'm saying, we live in a world where or rather like you said, where things are changing and constantly evolving. So you're gonna have to know more. Being a musician just doesn't cut it out anymore. You're gonna have to grow your skills.
Yeah.
Be a musician and an instrumentalist. Be a producer as well.
And be a performer.
Yeah, you need to you're gonna need to know how to.
Guys, have you seen the whole school one?
Yeah.
I don't even know any of the songs, guys, but all I see is the videos online performing. Have you seen it every day, guys, she's there, and she's got people's attention.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you're just gonna have to know more. but also the world is making it easier for you to do more because you can upload your stuff by yourself. You don't need record labels and all of that to be on Apple Music and Spotify and all those digital streaming platforms.
This is the time for independent artists.
Yeah, so, and even if you can't afford necessarily to be on those platforms because you pay for them, you know, there's platforms like YouTube where you can upload for free. There's platforms like SoundCloud, Audio Mac, where you can upload for free, and things like Audio Mac pay you with, you know.
I think this guy should actually have like a channel that teaches these things. I think this is where you should be going. Because I feel like everybody's jumping for entertainment, my guy.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's gonna educate the community.
Yeah.
Who's gonna educate the culture, dog? Like the kids are coming up and no, guys, we do things this way and that way, not that way.
Yeah.
And everybody just going, oh no, me, I was an artist. Me, I'm also this. I'm just like, God, it's great.
To be honest with you, I feel like that's one of the things that, like, me coming up, that was one of my greatest downfalls.
Yeah.
Downfalls because.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus, what was with the theatrics? We kept quiet like this nigga still wanted to count down 7 more seconds.
I was Nigeria.
Okay, so we're going through all this thing about being a maverick and talking about old shows, you know, getting a bit sentimental going back. Okay? Do you ever feel like you're old now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
They can feel like you're just crazy.
It feels scary. It feels like yo, and is running out, but at the same time, feel young.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like I still have a wind under my
Waves.
yeah.
I feel like what you're saying is 100%. But I feel like now, the way these kids are now, man, they're doing things so fast. Everything for me feels a bit much.
I mean, treat you on, man. You know.
Yeah, well, no, not saying there's anything wrong, but that's something that I'm up, but I'm not pointing that out now. All I'm saying that it's fast. These kids are fast. The internet is growing fast. Have you seen the rate of growth of AI?
That's also another thing that like people have to consider. I think when you look at how the world is progressing, you know, a lot of people are waiting about AI taking their jobs, and that's the thing, man. You have to adapt, bro.
So okay, let's get into it now. Tori, tell us about you as Tori. Like, what's your job right now? Like, what's your story before you got the job? Is the way you went to college? Maybe a little bit about high school, what you studied, how you ended up studying that, and how you looked at journalism now. Like, this is part of your journey. Is journalism like the outward path for you, or is there the stepping stone? Just a little bit of that, who you are.
So I'm from a sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a sale of to the project that just released. But funny enough,
A lovely project, guys. Go check it out. I'll listen to it on Spotify, and it's for DFM, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, DFM.
Yeah.
And then
Apple Music.
Apple Music, YouTube.
Everyone.
All these platforms. Please continue.
Yeah, so funny enough, I went to like 9 different schools throughout our school at ISP.
Wait, 9? What was that?
We just moved around a lot as a family.
Yeah.
Started here.
You see, I told them I should call this podcast the Nomad Podcast. You see, you're like me, a nomad. I don't know how many times I've moved, bro, but hey, I feel you.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, man, just moved around from here to Durban to Joburg, back here. India was saying hi.
Oh, you're something about it, man.
Butter naan.
Butter naan, you know, chicken butter, chicken garlic, chicken
Biryani.
chicken biryani.
Yeah, man. So I mean, high school and school pretty much were great, you know, because that's where I fell in love into music. You know, when I was growing up, my mom would a lot of her favorite like R&B artists, Tamia.
Okay, this is great. So earlier on, we were talking about how AI is going to change the world and AI has taken some people's jobs. Give me your take, like, give us your history about what you studied and how you feel is going to be affected by AI. Start from high school. You know, it's always interesting to know when we went to high school.
I went to a couple of different high schools, but I finished my matric in Kronstadt,
Okay.
Calculus College Kronstadt.
So no Maseru High School at all?
I went to Machabane for like a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Machabane.
Hey, alumni. Hey, we linked up.
Yeah, so I mean, that's actually when I started making music, when I moved back home and I joined Machabane. I had friends who were already making
You're moving
music
back home from when?
from India.
So you've been to, I thought you just went to India for college. You've been to India before.
Yeah.
What was happening there?
Family.
Oh, okay.
The whole family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I moved back. My boys were already making music, and that's when I started recording music. Started joining, talent shows, school performances, and that's where my love for it grew. Because I liked making music, but I saw that people enjoyed my music as well. So after high school, it was now time to go to college, right? And I love this. I have a love for music and everything, but parents, bro. I don't even want to say African parents, but parents.
Parents in general, man, like everywhere.
With good intentions, they want you to do what they want you to do.
Something secure, something stable.
Yeah, what they want you to do, rather. So I first enrolled for a course in business administration, right? But that didn't work out. I just felt that wasn't the path for me. And so I started at the Academy of Sound Engineering in Joburg, where I am currently still pursuing my diploma. Yes, sir. How I came into journalism was that I needed to do an internship.
Okay.
Right?
That's a smart play.
Yeah, I needed to do an internship. And so I looked for.
Okay. Let's hold up. I want to talk a bit more about the music.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just skipping and hipping over the
music.
And it's not really. Because I feel like the way that. The reason why I really wanted you to come to Maximum Mavericks was because I feel like the way you marketed your music. I mean, the streams you have, my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out for your streams, my guy. I mean, till now, how many streams, like, totally do you think you have?
I actually got a notification from Apple Music not so long ago saying that I've hit about 500,000 streams there.
Dude, 500,000.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out. Okay. Shout out. That's hustle, that's dedication.
Shout out.
So now imagine if that's from Apple Music only, imagine the other like platforms like your Spotify's, your Deezers, and all these. How did you manage to get your music to move like that? Like, what moves did you make on the ground, for you to be getting such numbers?
I mean, I think first of all, it's just about having the product, having the music,
How would you describe your product, your music? What makes it so unique that literally, because what made you curious about your music was when I was listening to it, it's dope music, by the way.
Thank you.
It's an issue. You're still rapping English as a so true, and you sing and you rap and it's nice, and My question is, how did you get it to sell both in India and Lesotho? Like, do you understand? For you to pop in your own community, man, just here in Tanzania, for people in Hamhaladito to hear you, it's a lot of work, fam. But for somebody across seas, for people across seas, be like, nah, I'm putting this guy on my list, By the way, that's what I love about music. You really can reach so many people. So how did you manage to get that? Like,
I think like I'm saying, man, the product, like once you make good music, it sells itself, man. It speaks for itself, So And this is not me being cocky, like, it's me saying that, you ask me what I do on the ground.
Yeah.
I work, man, it's not that...
Like, you could tell us, like, maybe you had friends who did this, like, just give us a bit of an insight. Because because a lot of people in music, man, they think that just because I'm an artist, my things should just pop.
Okay, well, first things first, working on the product, working on, being in studio and, finalizing the songs and finding those songs, because right now I have over 100 songs that I've recorded, but you'll find that from that 100, only about 20 of them are ever going to see the day of life, once it's there, then, you go on social media and you post as much as you can.
Get the noise out there, guys. Keep posting, talk about
the content. But I think also it's for people to see, man. People like see you in real life.
So they need to see you doing your thing.
Yeah. And then of course having a platform where they can see you perform and sing live.
Yeah.
Right. So live shows.
Yes, I've seen it. Actually, I've seen like it's been about 2 years now. You keep steadily pushing your live shows.
Yeah.
How's that coming? Like, how does like being like with the issue being a lot of people always cry about I don't have sponsors, I don't have this. How have you been managing to work around that?
I think if you're passionate about something, then you see it through, and everything has its expenses.
You just have to be a maverick, ne?
You just have to be a maverick, and I made a promise to myself that I'm gonna see whatever I have to see through. I'm trying to build something that's bigger than myself, that's bigger than things that I'm gonna accumulate and gain. I'm trying to impact the culture and the lives of so many other people.
Yeah.
So it's not profitable right now.
Yeah.
But I definitely see what I'm doing and where it's helping and where it's going.
You see the fruits of your labor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Interesting. In an industry like in a lifetime like where these industries are changing, I find that creatives are really going to be now like the owners of industry in tomorrow. Because if you can create an idea like music, guys, how do you guys do it? They sing the notes at the right places. I'm still trying, guys. I might release an EP in 2019. Just be ready, watch out. So you were saying Machabeng, and then from Machabeng you went to Kroonstad.
Kroonstad, yes.
Wow, tell us about Kroonstad. How was Kroonstad? I mean, you're literally, okay, Utamaseru, you're from Lesotho.
Yeah.
You go to India.
Yeah.
You come from India, you come back to Maseru.
Yeah.
You come from Maseru, you're like, nah, let me go over to Kroonstad.
Yeah. I get to Kroonstad and the vibes are dope, man. I think I'm a people's person, so I managed to survive there. And the music just went with me, and people were messing with the music in Kroonstad as well, and that's where I was able to grow and learn as well. A lot of songs were inspired from my days in Kroonstad. So
tell us.
Man. Yeah, man. I got songs from a long time ago. I think.
Was there any heartbeat involved? I know most of these guys who start singing, there's always a love song to try and impress someone.
Yeah, man. Nah, ish.
What was the name? It's a long time now, dude.
Nah, you can check. You can actually check this out on like Spotify and stuff. On one of my first projects, there's a song called Karabo.
Mavericks, and we were actually just finding out about the art, that the music, his whole journey, how he started, and how he wound up in India again. Not just like once, again. I mean, when I heard it the first time in college, like, I was like, oh no, people go to college for,
Yeah, international.
Well, yeah, it happens. But even primary, like, was it primary or high school?
It was high school.
Oh,
it was high school then college, but it wasn't mainly for school. It was because of family. So
yeah.
There was a time when we moved away from home.
Yeah.
Life is crazy.
Life is crazy and it's fun, eh?
But
So, from Masir with love, how did that come about?
I am from Masir with love.
No, you are from Masir, we don't deny that, but
Yeah.
with you, I feel like every album I must feel, I feel like there's a story where there's someone involved. Who broke your heart, man? Who was it then? Who was it this time, man? you know Troy is a lover boy. This one is a lover boy.
Yeah.
Ladies, as soon as he's single, I don't know his situation right now, but as soon as he's single, you can take a chance. You might just win the battle.
Man, from Masir with love is me, you know?
Mhm.
Who broke my heart? Me.
How? How did you break your heart?
I think I'm going through a journey. I always tell people that my music is like a soundtrack to my life,
Yeah.
right? And right now in my life, I'm heartbroken by me, you know, because I seem to be putting people before me. I seem to be not focusing on what I need to do for myself, you know. And it's all with the pretense of saying that I have a big heart and all of that.
Yeah.
But really, I think it's a lack of love towards myself.
Uh-huh.
So, from a Survey Love Chapter 1 is about that. Me looking for love in the wrong places. Me trying to love everyone else except for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And where we are in this journey right now, we're in Chapter 2.
Yeah.
And Chapter 2 is called I'm Sad Sometimes.
Okay.
And that's based on trauma that happened way back. You know, Mom's passed away when I was really young. It was just me and Pops. And I never felt neglected or anything like that.
But you just wanted to have a mom.
Yeah, man, you know. But like, dog, now I'm 27. I can't be crying about this shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like,
It's
we
part of-
internalize so much that as you're now growing up, you realize that, oh shit, you know?
But that's the thing, a lot of people don't understand that about life. It's no, your life's journey, like who you are is created from your life's journey. So the things that you lacked growing up, you always want to now get when you grow up, or you want to now somehow subsidize them.
Yeah.
So you find yourself finding mothers in your partner, finding mothers in your friends.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like for me, I always wanted a brother.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I always wanted a big brother in my life, and it was like one of my biggest weaknesses. So sometimes it depends on the crowd I'm in. So if I found the right big guy to be around, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything would be nice.
Yeah.
But if you now hang around the wrong people, you'd end up in fights and all these wrong things. So I started noticing it earlier on. I know I need to just maybe just chill, see who I'm home around, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, continuing now. What do you really want people to feel when they listen to your music?
Music for me has always been my escape, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Music saved my life on so many occasions. So when people listen to my music, I want them to feel that escape, you know, but also if they relate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More than anything, have a good time and enjoy the music. Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe, man. I think music is just one of those things that makes us feel free. You know, even if it's a sad song, or you know, even if it's a song that's in a foreign language. You asked earlier how I managed to get a fan base in India and a fan base back home.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a thing of music transcends language and tradition, you know, race and gender.
Yeah.
Music combines us and brings us all together because it's something that speaks to our spirit and our soul.
Definitely.
So yeah, man, when people listen to my music, I just want them to transcend all the humanly experiences and like tap into their soul.
That's deep. Like when people say transcend, it becomes too high. It becomes too much for me.
English, Baba.
Because now, how do you explain that? Hey, transcend is a suit. What is transcend is a suit?
That's a suit.
Hey.
I'll be lying to you.
James, does anyone know
I got to rotate. Do you guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hitting the
Fettuela untung.
Fettuela Huntung.
I think
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be transform?
transform. Transcend ko ilo ki kyulo na level because to transcend is to move from one stage to another.
Okay.
It's like an ascension.
This is interesting.
So that's why I'm like, how does it like? How do I even
A
like?
mini Sesotho lesson in there.
Yeah, man.
We
Like,
have a mini Sesotho lesson.
we need to, because I want people to relate to it and understand, to know this guy is saying,
Fettuela or something.
Yeah.
Unyolo hair or something. Go change up way.
Oh,
It's
okay.
more like you're from level 1 to level 2 transition. That's transition.
Okay, Ofetwe.
The same reason.
Yeah.
So nah, it's good, guys. No, we must learn these things. We must really learn these things.
Yeah.
So, on that, okay, on the Indian note again, do you think you'd ever like want to take time to now be in to take shows like in India?
I still have a very good relationship with my brothers in India. Shout out to Zafan, shout out to Little Littles, shout out to Bill.
Why is it little in every country? In every country there's a little.
Little, yeah.
Little sound everywhere. Little sound little.
Little Tory.
You're a little Tory before.
Nah. That might be one of my alter egos though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I still have a great relationship with them, so definitely we'd want them to come here as well.
Yeah.
And come touch base because I know that there's people who enjoyed their music while I was making music with them.
Yeah.
I definitely love to go back to India. I think also we're aiming at going global, you know. But I mean, first things first, we want to make sure that back home everyone's happy, everyone's satisfied. But we're aiming at going global, and what that means is world tours.
Oh, okay.
What that means is big expansion. I mean, you ask me what I want people to feel with my music, but really where I want to take this, which ties into, you know, the maverick in me, is I have an opportunity to change the game.
Okay.
I have the opportunity to elevate what music is in Lesotho. And that's exactly what I'm doing with the live shows. And with the music recording that we're doing, right? Because I feel like everyone is so quick to run away from Lesotho and go elsewhere. And that might sound like I'm being a hypocrite.
No. Dude, you're being a patriot. So you gotta love your country.
But
Like, if you're going to represent, if somebody needs to stand for Lesotho, dog, do it.
I'm here.
Don't be shy.
I'm that person, bro.
Hey.
I think one of the people that really changed the game for me is my Perazim.
Yo. Oh.
You
Yes.
feel me? Pori's a legend. Shout out Pori. So I feel like it's time for touring now.
Oh. Was it a name thing? I don't know whether you were going to give us like some kind of gist about some kind of story where no more person did this. Actually, I was going to know that, okay, this is good because you're getting to my next question actually.
Yeah.
Like, for you, what are your top 5 mavericks? Like, yeah, in your industry, like in life, in your industry, just give us top 5. You know, it doesn't matter that you're in the marketing industry, but just in life, everything, just top 5.
In no particular order, like I already said, Pori.
Yeah.
There's Wizkid.
Oh, yes.
There's Nasty C.
Yo, yes. Nasty C, that's another one.
There's Rema.
Yo. Rema's an upcoming one, but he's fast, eh?
I wouldn't say Rema's upcoming. He's big, man. There's Chris Brown.
No, he's big, but dude, compared to his, like, you just understand, he's coming after Davido with kids.
Yeah.
So we always be saying, guys, we must always give homage to the legends. Like, no. So, yeah, I'm not going to deny Rema's big. Especially after that Calm Down remix.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Numbers, dog. Numbers.
Just he's come up as well. I think like he was discovered through like a talent show at school. And he got signed to like Don Jazzy's record label. And from there they had like a bunch of EPs and stuff. So yeah, man. He just, you know, I I want to be able to do things of that sort. I want to be able to travel around Lesotho, having talent shows and finding the next talent, the next batch of superstars in our country. Because I feel like we have superstars, man. I feel like we have headliners. I really don't like the fact that, you know, to fill up a stadium or to do a really big show, we always have to consider getting artists from outside.
That's true.
You know, so.
But I feel like lately local has been killing it, guys. Have you seen, Before Maluma Victor passed on, God rest his soul.
R.I.P. Big Bro.
You know, he was really putting in numbers.
Yeah.
Before even who else? Silent is now putting numbers because of like he just really took over the vector base though.
I wouldn't say that. That's a discredit to Sunny and how much he's worked. I wouldn't feel like.
I know, but it's not discredit.
I wouldn't feel like he has his own market. I feel like even if Vector was still around,
yes,
Sunny would still be as big.
No, I know Sunny would be big.
Yeah,
but he would not be as big as he is now.
That's a bold statement.
Let's not play games.
That's a bold statement.
Let's look at the market. When I'm not looking at I love music, I love both artists, but I'm looking at it from a point of marketing. In marketing, dude, when Coca-Cola sees somebody's coming here with a new drink, Pepsi's coming with a new drink, you know what it does? Instead of losing people from Coca-Cola, it releases Fanta.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Then they Sprite.
Yeah.
But they're all what? Coca-Cola. You understand? Right now, the brand of Maluma Vector had carried Lesotho's music as a brand into South Africa. He had become Lesotho's brand.
Yeah.
Like in terms of those 3-4 years, especially with Ambitious,
yeah,
he had become the brand ambassador for music, Lesotho music, in terms of that genre. Ne? And then when he comes, so if he's out of the picture, that brand has been created. It doesn't die. It's not a market that's just going to die off and just going to just disappear. Somebody has to come and raise the mantle. And that's what I'm saying, no disrespect to Sandra at all. Sandra had to step up, and he stepped up, he took over. People would just remember at the funeral, they were like, I know, Sandra, this is they were with him, but they're like, no, it's because of the hype, of course, Maluma Victor is gone. But now, dog, it's nearly over a year.
Yeah.
And Sandra is still going, you understand? So what did he do? He took the opportunity, he stepped up.
Yeah. I mean, I hear that.
Hey.
I hear that. I guess.
In fact, he became a maverick.
Shout out to
Sunday. He's a maverick. He stepped up. No. I'm not gonna feel some type of way about saying that, guys.
Nah. Hey. Look, man. That's only fair. That's only fair.
No, but what do you think of that?
Like I'm saying, man, I think Sanela is.
Think of it as business. Don't think of it as things. Let's not put sentiment. It's
not sentiment. I think Sanela is genuinely different from what Victor was, and he's a breath of fresh air for our industry in terms of his delivery, his superstardom.
Oh, okay.
Right? Big Bro was already in South Africa.
Uh-huh.
You know, he had just started pushing the whole time entertainment, and he had come out of his contract with Ambitious,
mm-hmm.
right around the time the accident happened.
Yeah.
So it's not to say that he was there and he couldn't have gone up, but let's say he was at his peak.
Yeah, he was definitely at his peak. Like
if that was his peak, Sanela has surpassed it. In my opinion.
Not yet.
Bro, culturally?
I know. Okay, right now, this is the thing. You're saying culturally speaking, right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking
about numbers as well.
Numbers.
Let's touch up the numbers.
Numbers, guys. The issue is numbers.
How many projects does Maluma Vector have out?
I'm not even sure, guys. I would need to check up for you.
Sanela has a couple of EPs that he's released in a couple of years, right?
Let me just check quickly. The next thing is
we got the internet.
We got the internet. We got Google. We've got chat.
Them Ambitious Days and all those singles from Vector, I'm sure, did a lot of numbers. But the way Sanela is moving, keep in mind, he's signed to his own label.
That's the dopest part about Sanela. The fact that he owns his masters. This is why
I'm saying culturally.
He owns his masters.
I don't know if he owns his masters though.
Oh.
But culturally, signing to Lesotho-owned record label instead of going out, I think that's bigger. That helps
It helps the industry more, yes.
Right?
But sometimes what an industry needs, is you need a Napoleon. Somebody who sails around the world taking over territory for you guys, even if they were not locally sponsored.
Yeah.
So that your brand goes all over. Like you see what that Wakanda movie, that blanket dude.
Yeah.
It's done wonders for Lesotho.
Yeah.
It's done wonders for Lesotho. Like it became the blanket. It became where does it come from? It became what else is there?
Yeah.
Dude, it's now becoming like a trending thing.
Yeah.
And now like with the whole fashion, with the Joachim fashion dog, it's literally. How do you even say that?
I don't know. I've heard people say Joachim. I've heard people say Joaquin. No, I kid you not. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So tomato. But back to the whole Sander and Beto thing. Really personally, because I'm an artist, I hate comparison. I think artists are subjective.
Life is full of comparisons. There's
no objective, not subjective.
The thing is this, life is always going to give you some kind of measurement.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, there's going to be comparisons between Michael Jackson and Prince.
Yeah.
Like, there's always, like right now, Michael Jordan hasn't even died, dog, but literally, they're already asking him, is he the GOAT or is it LeBron James? And that argument can literally last for hours.
But then you have things like statistics to measure that.
Mm-hmm.
How many championships does each of them have? How many points have they accumulated throughout their careers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now, okay, he has about 4. No, this is singles now. It's not telling me how many projects he has as per se.
So, we're trying to figure out, in terms of just streams, numbers, who has the biggest streams, right? Or who has more streams.
Okay, let's just stop, let's just pause there so that we offload that camera and then we find out this manipulated things before we take
This nigga released a project on a Wednesday, Wednesday without announcing it. We can, can you pull up Spotify? We need to check the number.
What's up?
Something interesting that I just saw, right? And also, it's because Vector's not alive anymore. Vector's sitting on 416K streams while Vector's sitting
you just said it was 5 million.
Listen, no, monthly listeners. Which isn't a big deal. I don't want this to be like the determining factor. But it is something to take note of. Vector's sitting on 416, while Sander is sitting on 435. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge difference. Right?
Yeah.
But the monthly listeners are nearly the same.
No, but do you get this as an artist that's alive and an artist that's gone?
Exactly, which is why I'm saying comparison is not fair.
Comparison right now, man. He jumped on this guy he was his springboard. I'm sorry to say this, literally, in business you need to understand, dude, this thing is about to flop. What can we get? Like, they say in crisis is always an opportunity. You understand? Unfortunately, when one family was losing their loved one and their source of income and everything, another family was gaining a person, literally a breadwinner. This is life. When one is dying, one is giving birth. It's kind of painful, but literally, this is what happened to my mother and Sunny.
I don't think so. I still stick on.
You think Sunny, dude? I bet money.
Because of their difference.
Do you know what?
Because of their difference.
Do you know who I would believe if you said, what's this? Well, it's because of he's working his natural talent to know that name. There's this guy, Hanaki man. Wanake ambrata, yampitisa, yes, Oman. Umusaka.
But Omali, look, there was the same opportunity for it.
No, my boy. Umusaka, Omali, dog.
I'd like to argue that there was a point when Omali was bigger than Sunday.
Yes.
And I said, all about to get it. Then I broke a lot of money by then before it could be bigger than Omani. He said,
So,
but now it's way too far than Omani.
Yes, because that's what I'm saying. If Sunday didn't get the springboard, yeah, Manuel Vector's the issue, ne?
I want to go
He
back.
would not have gone as far. Like that thing, ne, literally, it took his career and it literally, it literally boosted him. Like, have you seen like what happens when a rocket like is taking off? Literally, when it was like, all right, Manuel Vector, like Sunday's career was like taking off like the record.
No, I'd like to counter that argument, okay? Because I'm also very much in the industry. Okay?
Yes.
And based upon facts.
I'm not as much in the industry, but I do listen to music. Like I am a dedicated listener to music.
So based
I support
upon
local
facts.
artists.
Based upon facts.
Yes.
Sandera was already bubbling under before Vector came. Like
Yes, this is what I'm saying. Yes.
Listen. We discovered Sandera before, right?
Mm.
And I think bro said, nah, Sandera would have still been a dope up and coming artist. I'd like to disagree with that, because you don't end up in certain spaces and certain opportunities by luck. I'd like to quote T.I. where
I think
he says success is where opportunity meets preparation.
My guy, we're not saying it's luck.
So yes, there was opportunity, ne? But I feel like what I'm saying to you, ne, is that even if Vector was still alive, right, Sandera would still be as big as he is now and as big as he's going to get.
But
my guy,
that's
not bigger than Manuel Vector.
No, let's take out Vector from this situation.
No.
We can't,
Before we go to say,
we don't
before
know.
we even say, and not as big as Manuel Vector. No. Before we even say not as big as Manuel Vector, we can. What the point was here, dude. Sandera's career was growing. Let's
I feel like what you're saying is that if Vector was still alive, Sandera wouldn't be this big. That's what you're saying.
Nah.
He would not have gotten this big this fast. Facts. He would not have gotten this big
So
this fast.
what you're saying is he wouldn't be here today where he is right now.
He wouldn't be as big as he is right now.
So
This fast.
all that he's accomplished, like as big as he is now.
No, I'm not saying all his accomplishes because of that. No. Guys, in life you prepare.
Now, what
You
I
understand?
emphasize is that Sandera would be this big, more than Manuel Vector.
No, dude, he was going to be big. Sandera was going to be big, but it was going to take him time. In life, man, you can always have whatever you want in life. Is everything okay?
Everything's okay.
Are we okay? Good to go.
We're good to go.
Dog, please make sure the cameras are recording.
Okay, yes. Are we recording? Press?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Are you recording, bro?
Okay, so we're recording.
Nah, Sharo. No. Please, focus this. Let's focus this shot to this nigga over here. Yeah. And because I have that nigga's shot. But he's like, I never really change. 5 minutes. Oh, go keep a timer. Yeah, keep a timer.
Same story. From me, in 5 minutes to him.
I'll tell you, I can record. We are all running. Oh, yeah.
So guys, remember when you now switching the record, don't shout it, just do it quietly. Yeah.
Aye. Hey, Tori, I think it might be interesting to ask Zori's profile,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
During the conversation.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. We need your profile.
What do you need for that video, guys? Comment? Yes, that is true. Don't worry, I will share.
Nah, sure.
Our life has been a bit short, but it's okay. We've done a few things.
Yeah.
We've participated in this life.
Yeah.
So, where were we actually? Because we took a break, had some water, went for ice cream. Imagine. Took me for ice cream. So, guys, it's still Marketing Mavericks. And we were actually just finding out about the art, that the music, his whole journey, how he started, and how he wound up in India again. Not just like once, again. I mean, when I heard it the first time in college, like, I was like, oh no, people go to college for, you know?
Yeah, international.
Yeah, it happens. But even primary, like, was it primary or high school?
It was high school.
Oh,
It was high school, then college. But it wasn't mainly for school, it was because of family. So
yeah.
there was a time when we moved away from home.
Yeah.
Life is crazy.
Life is crazy and it's fun, eh?
But
So, from a City with Love, how did that come about?
I am from the city with love.
No, you are from a city, we don't deny that, but
Yeah.
with you, I feel like every album I must feel, I feel like there's a story with there's someone involved. Who broke your heart, man? Who was it this time, man? No, don't try the lover boy. This one, the lover boy.
Yeah.
Ladies, as soon as he's single, I don't know his situation right now, but as soon as he's single, you can take a chance. You might just win the lotto.
Man, from Masero with love is me, you know?
Mm.
Who broke my heart? Me.
How? How did you break your heart?
I think I'm going through a journey. I always tell people that my music is like a soundtrack to my life,
Yeah.
right? And right now in my life, I'm heartbroken by me, you know, because I seem to be putting people before me. I seem to be not focusing on what I need to do for myself, you know, and it's all with the pretense of saying that I have a big heart and all of that.
Yeah.
But really, I think it's a lack of love towards myself.
Uh-huh.
So, from a Zero Love Chapter 1 is...
So, guys, it's still Marketing Mavericks, and we were actually just finding out about the art, that the music, his whole journey, how he started, and how he wound up in India again. Not just like once, again. I mean, when I heard it the first time in college, like, I was like, oh no, people go to college for, you know?
The international.
So yeah, it happens. But even primary, like, was it primary or high school?
It was high school.
Oh,
It was high school, then college. But it wasn't mainly for school, it was because of family. So
yeah.
There was a time when we moved away from home.
Yeah.
Life is crazy.
Life is crazy and it's fun, eh?
But
So, from a City with Love, how did that come about?
I am from the city with love.
No, you are from a city, we don't deny that, but
Yeah.
with you, I feel like every album I feel like there's a story where there's someone involved. Who broke your heart, man? Who was it this time, man? No, you don't choose a lover boy. This one is a lover boy.
Yeah.
Ladies, as soon as he's single, I don't know his situation right now, but as soon as he's single, you can take a chance. You might just win the lotto.
Man, from the city with love is me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Who broke my heart? Me.
How? How did you break your heart?
I think I'm going through a journey. I always tell people that my music is like a soundtrack to my life.
Yeah.
Right? And right now in my life, I'm heartbroken by me, you know, because I seem to be putting people before me. I seem to be not focusing on what I need to do for myself, you know. And it's all with the pretense of saying that I have a big heart and all of that.
Yeah.
But really, I think it's a lack of love towards myself.
Uh-huh.
So, from a Zero Love Chapter 1 is about that, me looking for love in the wrong places. Me trying to love everyone else except for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And where we are in this journey right now, we're in Chapter 2.
Yeah.
And Chapter 2 is called I'm Sad Sometimes.
Okay.
And that's based on trauma that happened way back. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Mom's passed away when I was really young.
Uh-huh.
It was just me and Pops.
Mm-hmm.
And I never felt neglected or anything like that.
But you just wanted to have a mom.
Yeah, man, you know. But like, dog, now I'm 27. I can't be crying about this shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like,
It's part
you
of...
internalize so much that as you're now growing up, you don't realize that, oh shit, you know?
But that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that about life. It's not your life's journey. Like who you are is created from your life's journey. So the things that you liked growing up, you always want to now get when you grow up, or you want to now somehow subsidize them.
Yeah.
So you find yourself finding mothers in your partner, finding mothers in your friends.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like for me, I always wanted a brother.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I always wanted a big brother in my life, and it was like one of the my biggest weaknesses. So sometimes it depends on the crowd I'm in. So if I found the right big guy to be around, it would be cool. Yeah, everything would be nice.
Yeah.
But if you know hang around the wrong people, you'd end up in fights and all these wrong things. So I started noticing it earlier. I know I need to just maybe just chill, see who I'm around, you know. Do that. But yeah. Anyways, continuing now. What do you really want people to feel when they listen to your music?
Music for me has always been my escape, bro. Music saved my life on so many occasions. So when people listen to my music, I want them to feel that escape, you know, but also if they relate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More than anything, have a good time and enjoy the music. Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe, man. I think music is just one of those things that makes us feel free. You know, even if it's a sad song, you know, even if it's a song that's in a foreign language. You asked earlier how I managed to get a fan base in India and a fan base back home. I think it's just a thing of music transcends language and tradition, you know, race and gender.
Yeah.
Music combines us and brings us all together because it's something that speaks to our spirit and our soul.
Definitely.
So yeah, man, when people listen to my music, I just want them to transcend all the humanly experiences and like tap into their soul.
That's deep. Like I feel when people say transcend, it becomes too high. It becomes too much for me. Because now, how do you explain that? Hi, transcendence is so. What is transcendence is so?
That's a sort.
Hey.
I would be lying to you.
James, does anyone know?
I got to rotate. Do you guys know transcendence? Hearing that? Okay. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be transform? Transcend because transcend is to move from
It's like an ascension, like literally. So that's why I'm like, how do I even like?
Meanings of such a lesson in there.
Yeah, man. Like,
have a meanings of such a lesson.
We need to, because I want people to relate to it and understand, to know this guy is saying, little bit.
Perfect way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, what I got from level 1 to level 2. That's transcend.
Okay, perfect way.
Yeah.
So now it's good, guys. No, we must learn these things. We must really learn these things. So on the Indian note again, do you think you'd ever want to take time to now be in to take shows like in India?
I still have a very good relationship with my brothers in India. Shout out to Zafan, shout out to Lil Littles, shout out to Bill.
Why is it little in every country? Every country is little.
Don't tell me.
You're not telling me who?
No. That might be one of my alter egos, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I still have a great relationship with them. So definitely, we want them to come here as well.
Yeah.
And come touch base because I know that these people who enjoyed their music while I was making music with them.
Yeah.
I definitely love to go back to India. I think also we're aiming at going global. You know, but I mean, first things first, we want to make sure that back home everyone's happy, everyone's satisfied. But we're aiming at going global, and what that means is world tours.
Oh, okay.
What that means is big expansion. I mean, you ask me what I want people to feel with my music, but really where I want to take this which ties into, you know, the maverick in me is I have an opportunity to change the game.
Okay.
I have the opportunity to elevate what music is in Lesotho.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I'm doing with the live shows
Mm-hmm.
and with the music recording that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I feel like everyone is so quick to run away from Lesotho and go elsewhere. And that might sound like I'm being a hypocrite.
No. Dude, you're being a patriot. So you gotta love your country.
But
Like, if you're going to represent, if somebody needs to stand for Lesotho, dog, do it.
I'm here.
Don't be
I'm that person, bro.
Hey.
I think one of the people that really changed the game for me is my puddings.
Joe. Ow.
You
Yes.
feel me? Pudding sensation. Shout out Pudding. So I feel like it's time for Tory now.
Oh. It was a name thing. I don't know, you were going to give us like some kind of gist about some kind of story where you know, my person did this. Actually, I was going to know that. Okay, this is good because you're getting to my next question. Actually,
Yeah.
like for you, what are your what are your top 5 mavericks? Like, yeah, in your industry, like in life, in your industry, just give us top 5. You know, it doesn't matter that you're in the marketing industry, but just in life, everything, just top 5.
In no particular order, like I already say, Pori.
Yeah.
There's Wizkid.
Oh
There's
yes.
Nasty C.
Oh yes, nice. That's another one.
There's Rema.
Yo. Rema's an upcoming one, but he's fast, eh?
I wouldn't say Rema's upcoming. He's big, man. It's really proud.
No, he's big, but compared to his, like, you have to understand, he's coming after David, bro. His kids.
Yeah.
So we always be said, guys, we must always give homage to the legends. Like, no. So I'm not going to deny Rema's big. Especially after that Calm Down remix.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Numbers, dog. Numbers.
He's come up as well. I think like he was discovered through like a talent show at school. And he got signed to like Don Jazzy's record label. And from there they had like a bunch of EPs and stuff. So yeah, man. He just, you know, I want to be able to do things of that sort. I want to be able to travel around Lesotho, having talent shows and finding the next talent, the next batch of superstars in my country. Because I feel like we have superstars, man. I feel like we have headliners. I really don't like the fact that, you know, to fill up a stadium or to do a really big show, we always have to consider getting artists from outside.
That's true.
You know, so.
But I feel like lately local has been killing it, guys. Have you seen?
For sure.
Before Maluma Victor passed on, God rest his soul. You know, he was really putting in numbers.
Yeah.
Before even like who else? Standard is now putting numbers because of Vector. He just took over the Vector base, though.
I wouldn't say that. That's a discredit to Standard and how much he's worth. I wouldn't feel like.
I know, but it's not a discredit.
I wouldn't feel like he has his own market. I feel like even if Vector was still around,
yes,
Standard would still be as big.
No, Standard would be big.
Yeah.
But he would not be as big as he is now. Let's not play games.
That's a bold statement.
Let's look at the market, dude. When I'm not looking at, I love music, I love both artists, but I'm looking at it from a point of marketing. In marketing, dude, when Coca-Cola sees somebody's coming here with a new drink, Pepsi's coming with a new drink, you know what it does? Instead of losing people from Coca-Cola, it releases Fanta.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Then they Sprite.
Yeah.
But they're all what? Coca-Cola. You understand? Right now, the brand of like Maluma Vector had carried Lesotho's music as a brand into South Africa. He had become Lesotho's brand.
Yeah.
Like in terms of those 3-4 years, especially when he was ambitious, he had become the brand ambassador for music, Lesotho music, in terms of like that genre. Yeah? And then when he comes, so if he's out of the picture, that like brand has been created. It doesn't die. It's not a market that's just going to die off and just disappear. Somebody has to come and raise the mantle. And I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Not disrespecting Sunday at all. Sunday had to step up, and he stepped up. He took off. People were just remember at the funeral. They're like, I know Sunday. This is like they were with him, but they're like, no, it's because of the hype, because our Mama is born. But now, dog, it's nearly over a year.
Yeah.
And Sunday is still going, you understand? So what did he do? He took the opportunity, he stepped up.
Yeah. I mean, I hear that.
Hey.
I hear that. I guess.
In fact, he became a maverick.
Shout out to
Sunday. He's a maverick, he stepped up. No. I'm not going to put some type of you going to say that, guys.
Nah, hey. Look, man, that's only fair. That's only fair.
No, but what do you think of that?
Like I'm saying, man, I think Sunday is.
Think of it as business. Don't think of it as this. Let's not put sentiment. It's business.
It's not sentiment. I think Sunday is genuinely different from what Victor was, and he's a breath of fresh air for our industry in terms of his delivery. He's superstar.
Okay.
Right? Big Bro was already in South Africa.
Uh-huh.
He had just started pushing the whole time entertainment, and he had come out of his contract with Ambitious, right, around the time the accident happened.
Yeah.
So it's not to say that he was there and he couldn't have gone out, but let's say he was at his peak.
Yeah, he was definitely at his peak. Like,
if that was his peak, Sunday has surpassed. In my opinion.
Not yet.
Bro, culturally?
I know. Look, you right now, this is the thing. You're saying culturally speaking, right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking
numbers. Let's look at the numbers.
Numbers, guys. The issue is numbers.
How many projects does Malume Vector have out?
I'm not even sure, guys. I would need to check up for you.
Sunday has a couple of EPs that he's released in a couple of years, right?
Let me just check quickly. The nice thing is
we got the internet.
We got the internet. We got Google. We got chat.
Them Ambitious Days and all those things for Vector, I'm sure, did a lot of numbers.
Oh man.
But the way Sunday is moving, keep in mind he signed to his own label.
That's the dopest part about Sunday. The fact that he owns
this is why I say culturally.
He owns his masters.
I don't know if he owns his masters though.
Oh.
But culturally, signing to Lesotho owned record label instead of going out, I think that's bigger. That helps our.
It helps the industry more, yes.
Right?
But sometimes what the industry needs is you need a Napoleon. Somebody who sails around the world taking over territory for you guys, even if they're not locally sponsored.
Yeah.
So that your brand goes all over. Like you see what that Wakanda movie, that blanket thing.
Yeah.
It's done wonders for Lesotho.
Yeah.
It's done wonders for Lesotho. Like it became the blanket. It became where does it come from? It became what else is there?
Yeah.
It's now becoming like a trending thing.
Yeah.
And now like with the whole fashion, with the Joachim fashion dog, it's literally. How do you even say that?
I don't know. I've heard people say Joachim. I've heard people say Joaquin. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So tomato. But back to the whole Sunday and Vector thing. Really personally, because I'm an artist, I hate comparison. I think.
But the thing is this. Life is full of comparisons. There's no
objective, not subjective.
The thing is this, life is always going to give you some kind of measurement.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, there's going to be comparisons between Michael Jackson and Prince.
Yeah.
Like there's always right now, Michael Jordan hasn't even died, dog. But literally, they're already asking him, is he the GOAT or is it LeBron James? And that argument can literally last for hours.
But then you have things like statistics to measure that.
Mm-hmm.
How many championships does each of them have? How many points have they accumulated throughout their careers? Yeah.
So now, okay. So he has about 4.
What's up, family? It's your boy Don Pablo. Welcome to my first ever comedy album. If this thing goes well, it's a special. If it goes badly, It's just a voice note someone sent to the wrong group. But we move, ne? The early days. So, let me tell you something about me when I was a kid. I was a short, skinny little guy, athletic but vertically challenged. Back in grade 1, I was already obsessed with sports. At my first school, break time training was serious, in the sandpit. Not long jump, no. We were doing construction. You'd find me and my boys there building fake roads in the sand. I had a ruler pretending it was a truck. Beep, beep, deliver 2 buckets of imagination to site B. We thought we were engineers, bro, and that was life, until I changed schools. Enter Petra Primary. Now, my next stop was Petra Primary, and that was a serious upgrade. Not petrol, ne? Petra. When I stepped in, even the grass felt rich. At my old school, we had sand. At Petra, we had lawn. The type of grass that makes your accent change when you step on it. Ooh, chlorophyll. Life was good. Private school life was different. Sports had seasons. Rugby in rugby season, cricket in cricket season. But during break time, always rugby, because that's where grudges got sorted legally. I was fast. Skinny boy could move, I tell you. My metabolism was sponsored. The crew. In grade 1, my best friend was Gerald, solid guy. Later on, I met Ross, a happy, angry UK kid. Always smiling, but always ready to fight. Ross had an older brother, Luke, built like a tank. The kind of guy who could tackle you and call it a hug. And then there was Charles. Eish, Charles was old money. Not we have DSTV old money. I'm talking we own mines old money. These were my guys, my crew. We were young, wild, and clearly unsupervised. The first house, Ross's place. So one weekend, I visit Ross's house for the first time. I'm expecting a normal welcome. Hi, how are you? Maybe tea and biscuits. Maybe even an apology for colonialism. Nope. I walk in, and before I can even blink, bam, a rugby ball hits me on the head. No hello, no what are you doing, just a heads up, literally. I stood there seeing stars, questioning my life choices. You could have been at home, Zoe. You could have been watching Tom and Jerry in peace. Now, my dad wasn't around much. He was always at the bank, working. So I knew if I died from this concussion, it would take hours for them to find out. That ball didn't feel like foam, ne? That thing felt like a brick with ambition. The rules of survival. But when you're the youngest guy in a group, there are rules. Rule number 1, don't cry. If you cry, you'll never get invited again. Rule number 2, act tough. Even if you're dying, you stand up like, nah, I'm good. Happens all the time. So while Ross's mom is busy rubbing my head, shouting, "Look, what did you do that for?" I'm standing there trying to act fine. It's okay, Mrs. Jogger. I'm used to this. But in my head, I'm like, Jogger? That's a weird name, dude. Is that real or am I concussed? I can't call my aunt or mom to come pick me up because African parents don't play that. If you cry after visiting people, they'll never let you out again. And every Black or Zimbabwean parent had the same 2 visiting rules. Don't cry in someone else's house. Don't eat like you're starving. Even if the food slaps, you only eat half the plate. You're sitting there full of hunger but full of pride. No, it's okay, Mrs. Jogger. I'm satisfied. Meanwhile, your stomach's like, no, we are not. The introductions. So I get up, dust myself off, and we do introductions. Luke is like, hey, I've seen you at school. Come, let's play outside. Now, Luke's the type of guy who doesn't say, let's play. He says it like a military command. You know those older kids who have tough love? The kind who show affection by wrestling you into the ground? Yeah, that's Luke. And that's how my weekend started changing. One moment you're playing safely in the sandpit, the next you're surviving Luke's boot camp. Old money Charles. So fast forward, I start visiting Charles too. Now Charles's place was on another level. His driveway didn't have paving, it had landscaping. The house was huge, sitting on a hill. You could feel the money in the air. Inside, there was a communications room, I kid you not. Maps of Zimbabwe, little pins on mining towns, walkie-talkies. It looked like a war room. Later, I found out they had mines in Zimbabwe, Namibia, even Angola. You walk in there as a kid and suddenly you realize, okay, we're not playing the same Monopoly, ne? Let's pause there, because from this point on, the chaos begins. So one day, Ross and I are going to Charles's house, and let me tell you, those boys were crazy. It wasn't even friendship anymore. It was like being part of a small, unsupervised fraternity. When you got there, you didn't knock. You just accepted that pain was on the schedule. Everything at Charles's place was an adventure with a risk warning. The first time I went there, I didn't know what I was signing up for. That driveway was so long and clean, it looked like heaven's runway. You step on it, and angels are doing landscaping. The house itself, this was not pavement, this was artwork. Gardens manicured, trees shaped like confidence. I walk in thinking, I should have worn school shoes, not my adventure sandals. But before I can even say nice place, I hear, "So is it." That was the last peaceful moment of my visit. Out of nowhere, boom, Charles grabs me and tackles me straight onto the grass. No warning, no referee, no whistle. I'm just airborne thinking, this is not of God. He spins me once, twice, thrice, like he's mixing pap and I'm the spoon. I hit the grass going, what just happened? Then I feel water. At first I panic, am I bleeding? Then I look, it's colored water. Water guns. I open my eyes and realize it's a full-on water gun war. Kids everywhere, screaming, shooting, laughing. Ross hands me a gun like a soldier handing a comrade ammo. Here, dude, you are in it now. And that's how I knew Charles's house wasn't a home. It was a training ground. We ran, we hid, we got soaked. And right there, I realized this is what baptism in chaos feels like. Forget holy water. This was Father, Son, and Super Soaker. By the end of the day, I wasn't just wet, I was initiated. Old Money explained. Later, I'm chilling, still dripping, and finally have time to look around. Charles's house wasn't just big, it was strategic. Inside, they had that famous communications room I mentioned. Maps of Zimbabwe on the wall, radio sets, mining town names pinned like a military operation. I'm looking around thinking, so this is where decisions about gold, diamonds, and children's trauma are made. I realized these guys weren't just rich. They were the land in every country type. My grandfather has a mine named after your village type. So yeah, Charles was old money. The kind that doesn't brag. They just own the electricity you're bragging with. The pool heist. Now this is where it gets good. Because as every African boy knows, revenge must be served cold and with style. After all the tackling and soaking, Ross and I look at each other. We don't even speak. Our eyes say it all. It's payback time. Our target, Charles. He's by the pool, relaxing like a king after war, feet dangling in the water, eating his lunch, laughing with Luke. You know that rich people laughter? That calm, relaxed, I have shares in everything kind of laugh. That one. Ross and I hide behind the bushes, plotting like detectives on Sugar Rush. We are patient. We wait until he's almost finished eating. We are not monsters, we are gentlemen of vengeance. Ross comes running from the side, sliding on the marble tiles like a penguin in a Fast and Furious spin-off. Charles jumps up. What are you doing? And that's when I arrive. Out of nowhere, I appear in front of Luke, take 2 steps, and deliver the most beautiful double foot drop kick you have ever seen. Boom! I hit him square in the back. Ross's slide catches his ankle. The physics were perfect. For 1 glorious second, he's airborne. 5 whole seconds of airtime, bro. Long enough to write a small prayer. Then splash, water everywhere. He spins like a helicopter. The whole garden goes wild. Kids screaming, yeah! Ross and I high-five mid-run. It was art. It was justice. It was friendship. The aftermath. Now, every story has that one oh no moment. Charles comes out of the water like a monster from a horror movie. His eyes are red, his hair is flat, his dignity is missing. Ross! Z-O-O-E-E-E exclamation mark. And me and Ross, we did what young heroes do. We ran. We ran past the kitchen, through the communication room, back into the garden. Luke is laughing so hard he can't even chase us. But when Charles yells again, suddenly Luke switches sides. Wait! You can't kill them yet. I still need a turn. We hide behind the wall, dripping, panting, victorious. That's when I realize this is friendship. If you haven't plotted a revenge kick with your best friend, do you even bond? The python. By the way, I almost forgot. Charles had a pet python. Yes, a Central African rock python at 15. That's not a pet, that's a plot twist. Who wakes up and says, you know what I need in my life? A 3-meter snake. Feeding schedule, Mondays, fear. Wednesdays, small goats. Fridays, stragglers from rugby. He used to say, don't worry, it's not hungry. And I'd be like, that's exactly what hungry people say. I learned a lot from that house, like how to duck flying snakes and still make.
By the way, I almost forgot. Charles had a pet python. Yes, a Central African rock python at 15. That's not a pet, that's a plot twist. Who wakes up and says, you know what I need in my life? A 3-meter snake. Feeding schedule, Mondays, fear. Wednesdays, small goats. Fridays, stragglers from rugby. He used to say, don't worry, it's not hungry. Like, that's exactly what hungry people say. I learned a lot from that house, like how to duck flying snakes and still make it home alive. Brotherhood and beef. Between me, Ross, Luke, and Charles, we fought like siblings. One day we were tackling each other, the next we were defending each other at school. It was chaos, but it was brotherhood. At school, if anyone had beef with one of us, they had
I'm a rich man, yeah. I'm a rich man. Responsibility, integrity, courage, and honor, that's the plan. I'm a rich man, yeah. I'm a rich man. Yeah, money first, it's the values I stand on. I'm a rich man, yeah. Yeah, I'm a rich man. R-I-C-H, that's the code that I live by. I'm a rich man, yeah. Yeah, I'm a rich man. When you hear this song, say it with me. I'm a rich man. Walking like rat-a-tat-tat.
car, steady with the rhythm. Let me buy a van, yeah, I'm moving with a mission. Got the responsibility, mouths I gotta feed. So I plan before I move, yeah, that's discipline. I gotta stay the same, yeah, that's integrity. Same man in the dark, same man when they see. Got the courage to decide, make a move like vroom, 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 I don't freeze. So you better honor me when you see me in the streets. Not for the flex, but the code that I keep. I don't chase cloud, I don't run from truth. I stand tall in my word, that's the proof. I'm a rich man, yeah. I'm a rich man. Responsibility, authority, courage, honor, that's the plan. I'm a rich man, yeah. I'm a rich man. Now money first. It's the values I stand on. It's not about survival, no, I'll pass that phase. It's about stewardship, how I manage my days. Not about the pressure, I ain't moving in fear. It's all about purpose, why I'm really here. No hustle, just systems, yeah, I move with order. Building something solid for the sons and daughters. Structure and consistency, brick by brick. Legacy in motion, yeah, this is it. No hustle, just systems. No hustle, just systems. Pressure off, purpose on, pressure off, purpose on, pressure off, purpose on. I'm a rich man, yeah, yeah, I'm a rich man. Responsibility, courage, honor, that's the plan. I'm a rich man, yeah, yeah, I'm a rich man. Say it out loud, let the word on that splendor. Oh, 26, structure and consistency, legacy building, that's the frequency. So when you hear this song and it hits your spirit, say it with your chest, yeah, you gotta live it.
Find beautiful gifts for birthdays, anniversary, and celebrations.
Did you know that you can now get arrested for what you say on your podcast?
What?
Yes. Like
In Botswana?
In Europe, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, you can be sued properly. This is why we can't get paid from our creations. That's why people can play your music in South Africa and not pay you.
And I think Tuna, as the youth, you know, we always say like talent. But I think what we have to do as the youth, because Tuna, I feel like we should change
but
that.
Wrong. How do we change it?
Your money and welcome to Ghetto Mavericks. Today I have got a bunch, guys, it's major league, literally, yeah, guys. It's the major league of guests today. I've got, let me start with the big man himself, Mr. Afro DJ right here. I mean, look at him leaning and relaxing, man. Life was good when you can sit like that. You see, this is how I want to sit in life. You see, it's like this life. You've made it. And then our big man over here, Mr. Nathan himself, you know. I see the shame. This boy like eating money. Where is this money? Where is it going? You know, yeah, really, that's all good stories. I'm like, oh man. Listen to this. Now, imagine when your wife's name is what? Mercedes. How can you not have money, man?
Yes.
You are blessed, my friend. Rich till you die. Rich till you die. Mercedes Benz this one. Dude, he's the only man that I know who sleeps next to a Mercedes. Literally. He wakes up to it. He can hold it. He can pick it up. All up though. But guys, if we just give the viewers 2 minutes of introduction for those who don't know, because actually we're targeting Southern guys. You know, we're going to be all over. We're doing big things. We're going to be Africa. You know, Mavericks Africa. Let's look out. It's our story. No problem. Just a bit of, you know, people want to hear from the horse's mouth, man. Say your name. Why are you being shot?
Okay. My name is Afro. That's my Latin name. My real passport names?
Hey, passport name. Government name. What is that?
Government names.
Yeah.
Maglatsuma Khaitau.
Yeah.
I reside from Makete. Not the rural Makete, but the suburbs.
We're not blankets, nigga, no?
I feel like boy, man. This good life is not a new thing to me.
We can tell.
I've always been famous. My family has always been famous. So yeah.
Even your surname.
From my father and my mother.
Even your surname, though, when I heard this, I'm like, yeah, makes sense. You know, everybody, see, actually, I didn't get a beard, guys.